So I'm not sure how well that the video is going to pick up this texture. I'm going to get a little closer. This is a single wall. This is called a modified cat's eye. And this is just the texture. It hasn't been primed or painted, okay? And there's little pockets, little voids in the drywall. Now that really gets picked up in the mud. And this is the texture technique that we selected. And here's another area. Again, it's called a modified cat's eye. So most of the homes that we've all come from have had what's referred to as orange peel. And what you're seeing here, this is actually the transition from a blade onto the drywall, okay? And so you'll get a little bit of variation in the surface, including these pockets, these little pockets. And so it is not completely flat, which is kind of the beauty of this hand-applied texture technique, is it's not flat, it's imperfect, and it'll look just absolutely fantastic. Now the other thing is I am going to point out that they don't really focus a lot on applying texture towards the end of the wall in between where you have a door opening, because that ultimately is going to have a door and it's going to have casing that comes up alongside of it. So no reason to spend too much time focusing on the opening. But you'll see, here's a example of that cat's eye. A little big, this field here, pretty big. I'm going to ask them to close that in a little more. And you can see this one, this field here is a lot smaller and more cat's eye, right? So just an interesting technique on how the texture gets applied. And I think it'll look really good once it's primed and painted. Yeah, here's a interesting example. You get little pockets, right?